like the spirit in us just want to erupt, and I feel like God is calling so much people, and we need to just, step out. And I feel like God is doing something in this season. Some seasons aren't about slowing down; they're about trusting the flow. Yeah, the white people them same thing over, but them are going to drop the police. It's Saturday and it's a new vlog. Welcome to a new vlog. I'm your girl V-La-Nessa. Yeah. If this is your first time on my page, subscribe. You'll like it over here. We do lifestyle, we vlog about my life, we're real, and adventures, everything. Yeah, everything fun over here. So just subscribe. If you've been here before, like and share it with your friends and your family. Alright, so today is Saturday, as you all know, and I don't really have much to do, but I have a package to go and pick up. I'm going to pick that up right now. In that package, I have to deliver something to somebody else. So I pack a bag and I'm going to bring it to the person. I don't know if they're home, but if they're home, I'm going to bring it to them. I was wondering if I should do shopping, but on the other hand, I'm barely home. So what's the point of me buying stuff and I'm barely home? I tried to go to the ATM machine just now, and this lady card locked up in the machine. So you know that it now work now. So now I have to find another ATM machine. I might just find it on Old Harbour Road, because there are a little bit of machine in Old Harbour and they may be full. And if they're full, I'm not going to do that. I want to buy stuff for tomorrow though to cook. Meat kind, because I only have lobster in the fridge, but I don't feel like I want to cook lobster tomorrow, so I might just buy chicken. I don't know, depends. So that's what I'm going to cook tomorrow. I'll just cook steak and mashed potato, because I feel for something, I don't know what else I'm going to do, but I just know that I put on my clothes and I said I'm coming out the house. I haven't even had breakfast, so I might just stop and eat somewhere. I don't know where yet. And I also want to do my toe, because, I see my toe. You don't want to see it. No, sir. You don't want to see it. So I want to do that. I was wondering if I should do it myself or I should just get someone to do it. It depends, because right now I don't want to spend too much money because I don't really have it. Like that. That is the plan for today. Let's see what goes on. Alright, so I'll collect the package. Let me show you what I got. I got the daily planner. And I got it in my color. It's only right? So it's basically a no dated planner. And I bought it just to get my life more organized. I've been using Notion, but there's something about writing it down on paper. And then later on I can go back, even though you can go back on Notion, but yeah, I got this, and it's cute. And I actually got this before I started using Notion. I was using Notion before, but I never really understood it. And then I figured out how to use it, and now I'm just going to use it too. So this is it. It's cute. I can travel with this inside. It has my visions, daily ritual. It has Saturday, Sunday notes to do. I get up everything. And then I also got something for someone. This person been asking me for the solar light. And I told them that I passed the what is what I never really buy. I don't see this. But I must see it like I did. I'm not right. I'm telling them to the bar that come. So I'm just right online, right on Amazon. And I'm going to bring it to them right now. So it's basically a pack of 3. So it's the solar bulb. So you basically put it outside, and then you put the solar panel outside and then the bulb inside, and you have light. So they've been asking it. They're elderly persons. I'm gonna bring this and the food stuff to them. So that's basically it. Yeah, So I'm gonna call them and see if they're there. But I really need to get something to eat, so I'm just gonna go to Juicy Patty and see if they have soup or something. Because my head hurt me. Alright, so I went to Tasters and I got lunch. They had stew peas, so I just got it. And I'm going to bring the things now to the lady. But they're not there as yet, so I decided to stop and eat in the car. Ooh. If you don't know, stew peas is my favorite meal. I enjoy it when I cook it. Now this is it. So I'm back home and I didn't get to do my foot. I don't know if I told you that I wanted to do it. So I'm just gonna do it myself. I have everything that I need. Because remember in the last two vlogs, I did buy, what did I tell you? I bought the thing to do the foot spa thing and I had everything from overseas. So I'm just gonna do it myself. Yeah, because my toe look disgusting. Can't go to church like this tomorrow. Look disgusting, man. Disgusting bad. Self-care starts with creating the space for it. I'm opening my pedicure bath set and getting everything ready. Sometimes the first step is just deciding to slow down. Warm water, simple setting, nothing complicated, just intentional. It doesn't have to be perfect or fancy. What matters is making the time. Because the way you care for yourself quietly set the tone for everything else. I'm about to soak my foot. I just put a bath bomb in there. It smells so good. You can smell the eucalyptus oil and lavender. It smells so good. But I'm going to use this Pro Dip nail remover. I'm going to put it on my nail and it should stay on for 3 minutes. Just so that I can remove the gel paint. I can't find the card for the UV light, but I probably don't need that. I'm gonna go ahead and scrub my foot because the bottom of the foot, it can cut any sheet. You know, say I want gone, and we make some of these things happen to us as female, you know, because best don't do pedicure and none of those stuff. And your foot bottom soft, even foot bottom soft. And then me know, every now and then we do pedicure and my foot bottom so tough. And then we do a lot of facial and so forth. And our face spot up and then the man them barely do nothing. Them use the same rag them use. Wipe their ass, wipe their face and them face so smooth. I just feel like sometimes if we just load certain things and just don't trouble our body because I guess that's how God built us, you know? Just gonna continue to do my foot. I'm gonna wait until the thing lift up, if it lift up. Yeah, it's 3 minutes, so I'm waiting for 3 minutes. Now that everything is ready, I start with cleaning and soaking, letting the water do its work. Scrubbing away build up, smoothing the surface, small maintenance that keep things healthy over time. Then I go in with the drill, carefully shaping and refining. It's all about attention to details. Care isn't always glamorous, but consistency always shows. Little routines like this are quite a reminder that maintenance matters. Some mornings feels quieter than others. A new day, a gentle reminder that you get to begin again. Moments like this invite stillness, and in the stillness, clarity finds you. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. It is 8:35 coming from church just now. I just decided that I'm going to cook because there's nothing in the house. So I'm going to go to Shoppers Fair. I was thinking to go to Sampire, but I'm like, they have limited option as it relates to like meat and so forth on the shelf because I want to see what I'm buying. And I feel like I want to do either steak and mashed potato but I want something different. I want something easy. Yes, I'm just thinking about steaks. I just might just buy ribeye or something like that for dinner. And then I also need breakfast. I don't have any egg or anything like that. So it's not grocery, but I'm buying a little bit of stuff. Yesterday I didn't feel like I wanted to do groceries. I've not been cooking at home lately, so I didn't want to waste any money and buy things and then don't use it. But I just want to tell you good morning, and the message for today, it was a call. It came from Texas or Tennessee, something like that, and it was basically geared towards a men's service, but the message was general, and it's basically saying that we're going to have temptation. There's going to be temptation. But God always provide a route of escape. So there's no temptation that we can escape because God always provide a way. Sometimes we're the one that fall in temptation because of our flesh and our lustful desire of things of the world. And because of that, we fall into temptation, knowing well that, that is not what we're supposed to do. So there's always a way to escape, right? And God wants us on the right path, and He wants to hold us and keep us safe. So it was a good service. So I'm just gonna go to the Shoppers Fair and then go home. I have to go home and tidy up the place as per usual, and then look about breakfast and cook. People in my area probably just wake up, and me coming from church, I like to go to the morning service because by this time I would probably just waking up, and I like to just start my day right, especially on a Sunday, start the week right. So that is that. And if I don't make it to the first service, I always try to go to the second service. But the third service kind of pushing it. It just feels like my whole day wasted, especially when I have to cook and do all those stuff. Even though I could have get up early in the morning and start cook, but it just seems like, the whole day gone from me. So Shoppers Fair open at 9. I mean, come out of the vehicle, I go stop in a heels. And then realized at 9 o'clock, I thought it was 8:30. And she was just, preparing for us to go in. So I'm just gonna sit here and wait. We have 8 minutes. I'm just gonna sit and wait. Yeah. Alright, so let me show you what I got. Drumstick, onion, corn, jumbo shrimp, string beans, Irish potato, and I entered to get a jumbo one because I want to do jacket potato. If you know, you know. Ribeye. This is for dinner today. Toilet paper, 3 red outs, my snack. Lucozade, I've been craving for Lucozade, so I bought 3. Aloe drink. These are coconut flavored cocoa. I use it to make tea, and I'm going to use one today, so I got 3. I'm trying out this Lassoy strawberry milk because I do like the Lasco strawberry flavored, but the dairy affects me, so I'm going to try this one. This is just for breakfast. I wanted to get an egg, but I didn't get an egg. I don't know, I'm going to do something with this. And then this is a smoked hickory sauce, and I'm going to put this on the steak, and that's it. Would you believe it is 4:07 and not even start cooking? The season the meat, nothing. I've just been editing and been sulking. Yeah, in my mood again. But then if I stay there, I'm gonna dead of hunger. So it's either I get up, look for something to eat, or go and buy something. I don't wanna go and waste no money on buying food, because this week I actually want to go somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm gonna go. Okay? So let's start cooking. Remember, we're doing steak and mashed potato, and I might fry shrimp to put on top, just like a surf and turf kind of thing here with string bean. So let's do that. First, I'm going to wash up the plates that I have. This was from breakfast. This was just tea and bread. So all I had this morning was cornbread and tea. Interesting. Once I go through depression, I like to start off with a clean kitchen. Not only start off, I just like to keep the kitchen clean. And guys, I've been adding stuff into my AliExpress cart because I'm like, you know what? One of the reasons why I feel like this is because I'm not enjoying my space. I see so much things that I need to do and I'm just not doing it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to sacrifice and get those done. And I'm going to do many DIY. I'm just going to do it by myself because I realize that I can't ask anybody to do any favors for me anymore because they want money, which is fair. Jamaica is hard, but we just don't have it. I lie. Stop on to me. You're lying, girl, or you're lying. So I can ask people to do favors, but I don't want to. Because people have them life, them have family and all these stuff. I guess whenever I meet, like I reach a crossroad, then I can call my neighbor to help me. But I feel like I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to go, if I need any like cutting tools or anything like that, I'm going to buy it at the Home Depot discount center. But as for now, I'm going to plan out my areas. I feel like I want to start with the kitchen first. I need to, every vlog I say, I need to get rid of this. Is it this? Yeah, I need to get rid of this. So I need to take out all of the glass, put them in the living room and tear that down and replace it with something else. I need to paint, right? I need to get rid of all of those storage and replace it with something more better so that when you see me, you know, the aesthetics looks nice. The backdrops, I need to change those and I put all those stuff in my cart, the things that I can get. Because when I go to the Chinese store and I see the wallpaper thing, one paper fee $400 and it upon AliExpress for $400 for the whole set. Like, why wouldn't I do that? So I add that. It's not going to happen like this month, probably not next month, but I'm going to get them in, and when I get all the stuff in, then I'm going to start my DIY project around the house before I get super busy. So might as well I use the time that I have now to keep my mind active and get my space ready, and then I can feel more comfortable, you know, vlogging. And I want to paint even the ceiling because two color, no, that's not cute. All else no. But even this, I want to change this. This I only two blade it have now, only two blade the fan have, and it's not work really. I think it's working, but it just don't make no sense. Like, you see, I am short, you know. I am literally short and I can touch it. Like, I need to get rid of that and let's get like a little, like some, that we're gonna need help with. Yeah, but everything will happen over time, and then after that I'll move on to the living room. The living room is a bigger space. I already have the design in my mind, so I already have the panel stuff in the cart. I feel like I want to put the table in here. We'll see. I also wanted to get a door right here. That is a whole lot of work and a whole lot of money. And then furthermore, this is just supposed to be a temporary kitchen. Even if I put a room in here, it can still work. I don't want to change up the place too much, if you understand. If you realize there's a door there, and then right here, that was a little cutout section to go into the main kitchen, because here was like a dining area. So I don't want to do too much. Me talk, and I'm here saying that I should season up. So I'm going to get the meat and I'm going to see. I don't have any rosemary, but I'm going to use what I have. I have complete seasoned butter, and I don't have any wine, but I did get this thing I told you earlier. That's what I'm going to use. But I'm going to start off with seasoning the meat and then doing the mashed potato. I need to defrost the shrimp, so let me do that right now. Sunday dinners have become one of those moments I don't take for granted anymore. I start with the steak, taking my time seasoning every side. There was a time when life felt rushed. Now I've learned to slow down and be present in the small things. Even standing here in my kitchen feels different. Growth doesn't always look loud. Sometimes it looks like peace in ordinary routines. Next, I take the shrimp out to defrost. Surf and turf wasn't always normal for me, and that alone reminds me how life changes little by little. While that's happening, I move on to the potatoes. Peeling, cleaning, preparing. The steps nobody sees are usually the ones shaping the outcome. I realized that's true in life too. The quiet efforts matter. Then I season the shrimp, simply intentional, nothing extravagant, just care, and care goes a long way. Potatoes into the water, one step flowing into the next. Life has been teaching me patience in that same way. You don't see everything coming together immediately, but it is. I used to pray for a moment like this without even realizing it. Now they show up in ordinary Sundays, quiet kitchen, and meals made with gratitude. Answered prayers don't always look dramatic. Sometimes they look like peace. Everything is seasoned. I only need to cut the ends of these off. So I'm going to cut these. Listen, don't come and talk about, oh, you should taste it like this, you should taste it like that. This is my steak. Me, I eat it. Me alone. Yes, I eat how I want it. I am going to cut off the ends of the string beans. You remember when we were younger, we used to actually cut these things. Like now I'm doing it. I remember when I was younger, I used to cut up string beans and do it fresh. Like not out of the can, but I used to cut off the ends and cut it off to put it in vegetables. Why are we living out a can though? Can I realize so the old people they might live longer? We have to change this. We need to stop the out of the can and buy organic produce from our local farmers, because I cut up my string bean and I decided to do carrot with it. I also did my green seasoning, which is scotch. I didn't put scotch bonnet pepper. I'm gonna put some scotch bonnet pepper in there, but it is sweet pepper, onion, and spring onion. And I also have my garlic, and I put thyme in the steak. I also have this pot. I know that you're supposed to use cast iron pot, but this is what I have. This is the closest thing I have to it. It kind of look and feel like it, so this is what we're going to use. I'm going to start off with the veggies, and then after which I use the juice from that to do the steak. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to boil the veggies first. Just give it like a minute and a half so that they get a little bit tender, and then I'm going to toss it in butter and garlic and then spice it up a little bit. Yeah, that's going to give it a little flavor, and it's supposed to take less than 3 minutes. So that is what I'm going to do right now. Now everything starts moving at once. I wash the vegetables and drop them into a hot water, just enough to soften before the next step. Butter garlic, the skillet warming up. This is where the kitchen starts to feel alive. For added flavor, I put a cube of bouillon, which is garlic and onion, and then I add my vegetable into the pot to take in all that flavor for just about a minute. The steak goes into the pan with thyme, and suddenly the preparation becomes the moment. While that cooks, I coat the shrimp in flour, flipping the steak in between. Everything flowing together, timing matters. Shrimp into the oil, that familiar sizzling. There's something about that sound that always feels rewarding. I take the steak out and use the same pan to build a sauce. Nothing wasted, just layer of flavor. At the same time, I start the mash, one step after another, each part supporting the next. The steak goes back into the sauce, letting everything settle and come together. And then plating begins. The moment where all the quiet steps reveal themselves. Life has been feeling like this lately. A lot happening at once, but somehow everything finds its place. When you stay present, you notice that things are working together. even when it feels busy. Some seasons aren't about slowing down, they're about trusting the flow. I'm going to go ahead and try my serving towel. First time making it, just so you know. And it looks lovely, yeah, and healthy, kind of. So let me taste the mashed potato and the sauce. It's giving. Taste the greens. I wanted it a little bit crunchy, not too soft. No, just the beans alone. Shot, nice. All right, so let me taste the steak. The tender, let's see how tender it is. A little bit chewy, but the flavors are there and it's good. Let me taste it with the everything combined together now. Oh, let me taste this first. So I'm going to taste everything combined. I'm going to finish this and talk to you later. It's too nice. No, too hot. Go down a little bit more. Right there. I showered and everything, and now I am just here in bed, unwinding, watching some vlogs. Right now I'm watching Moya Slays. I do have a movie date, which is at 10, and it is over the phone, right? I'm doing that with Bestie. He is at his house and I'm here, and we've been doing this since I've been on the HDB program, because that's the time we get to bond. He realized that I'm not in the mood, so we always do this when it's either when we're upset or I'm not in the mood. So he suggested to do that tonight. So I said, okay. And Sunday is normally our movie night, right? Like over the phone, but we don't always do it. I do have a treat, as you can see. I bought a drumstick. So that's my dessert for tonight. I can't wait to eat that. I'm just making the food settle. You understand? The food was washed up, everything, place clean and nice, and now I'm just ready to unwind. I feel like I'm going to start editing my vlog, because I don't know why. Every time I start up the vlog, the first 2 days, long. So I always dedicate like Monday, Sunday night to just start editing these parts, so that when it comes on to like Friday or Thursday, I don't feel like I'm rushing to edit the vlog, and the vlog doesn't seem rushed. Okay, so I'm gonna start editing tonight. Probably not edit, but put everything in the file that I want to edit and clear off my laptop, because I've been doing a lot of different work. So I need to clear everything that I've done and create a new folder for this, so that I can put it in CapCut and start editing. I may not edit, but I may organize it in CapCut, so that tomorrow now I can just focus on editing. Tomorrow I just have washing to do. I was about to cut and wash my hair again. I'm going to cut it. It's like the ends around the back, I'm going to cut it because I realize it's not full enough. So I'm going to cut it, and then I'm going to revert back my hair back to my natural state. As you can see, my hair is a little bit still straight, and it's been manageable. For that, I feel like I need to treat it again. I may do that tomorrow along with washing. It all depends. I just want to tell you, happy Sunday again, and it will get better. Okay, it will get better. Life will get better. Some days move quietly, but they are full. I start by stripping the bed. Small reset that makes the space feel new again. Laundry going, life moving. The routines that repeat are the ones that hold everything together. Making the bed again, restoring order before moving on. I light a candle, tiny moment that shifts the atmosphere. Then I start trimming my hair. Maintenance, not perfection, just care. Washing it and letting it return to its natural state. Sometimes reset looks like returning to yourself. Clothes on the line, simply tasks that quietly say life is moving forward. Back to styling, leave-in, gel, defining curls, taking time to work with what I have, moving between tasks. Home life really happens, one thing at a time. I've learned not every productive days feel productive, but these are the days that build stability. Slow progress is still progress, especially when it's consistent. We are buying a movie dinner date tonight to watch Scream 7. Do I hide from the camera? I want you to chop and buck your foot, you see? Paparazzi, can I get your autograph, please? Hey, I see you on YouTube. Can I get your autograph, please? May I get your autograph, please? Hey. Oh my God, another movie night and another buyout. Babe, I know you love me so much. It's so nice. I appreciate you. Should we do the box?
Only the best.
Oh, the box? Okay, let's go to the box because might as well.
Our national anthem.
Do you find it weird that two very real suspects just conveniently disappeared?
Exactly.
I really don't want to get stabbed tonight.
My damn.
Hey?
It's locked. We are locked in.
There must be another way out of here. Let's try the dining room.
It's a bueno. She a good lady now, or she a bad girl? box. Me tell us that chain I'm gonna use. The movie nice, don't we?
Yes. This is screw 7.
And we're still the only one in here. If you try to come to carrot, what do they call it? Sunshine, Palace, whatever. And you didn't get a ticket, is because you bought out all the tickets. Sorry, we wanted to be alone. We don't want the mass. We didn't want you guys to bother us. We want, just alone time to get there. Yeah. But the movie is going good so far. So after we watch it, then I can go watch it. Yeah. Alright. Guys, if you have not watched Scream 7, go and watch it. It will have you at the edge of your seat. You did like it, babe? Nice, yeah. Go and watch it. If you want a thriller, that's a thriller movie.
Only thing is that it is predictable. Some of the
It's
white
predictable.
people think them.
Obviously. The white people them same thing over. But them are going to drop. The police will come after them.
They expect them to run upstairs and them should have run to the front door.
Yeah. A birthday? A birthday. Happy birthday, a birthday. Yeah. So the people them a job as always. Them are going to one closed place. Them are run for. So now this how we are going.
Where?
Walk so.
Go where?
As in you carried it. Oh. Think how this way I go. Alright guys, so today is Friday. And as always miss a day, I don't know why. But yesterday I was focusing on editing and doing stuff because I had planned to go somewhere today. But I'm not going again. So I was planning ahead of time so that I can get the video out tomorrow. But that never worked out. Today I'm not going to do anything. And as I said before, today is Friday. So I just come to close off the vlog. But as it relates to the previous clip, we had went to, what is this? The cinema in Portmore, and we watched Scream 7. If you have not watched it, I recommend you go and watch it. It was nice for me. It was good for me. I enjoyed it. Now it is predictable because obviously I have white people in there, and the white people, they're gonna run in a building, they're gonna drop. The police will come long after the crime scene finish, So it was predictable, but the acting, the thrill of it was really fun, and I enjoyed it. Bestie enjoyed it, and we had planned that we were going to come and give our review, But after that, I went to get something to eat, and as always, customer service always pissed me off. Because the thing is, after we left, I was hungry, and I was planning to go to KFC to get some wings because we don't really feel like for a lot. But then I didn't want to wait so long. So we went to 2 KFC and the line was long. I was like, you know what? No. Then we decided that I said that let's go to Burger King. But truth and in fact, I didn't really want Burger King, but Burger King line is always shorter than KFC. So that is why I suggested Burger King. But Bessie never really want a burger. And we can't do well because we never really want burger either. So we suggested Chinese food, but there was no Chinese food in the area at the time. So then we decided to go to a place, I'm not going to call the name, and they basically do jerk. Right? They do jerk pork, jerk chicken, and so forth. Now when you're at the place, it's the second time going to the place, and I am displeased. So they have a menu at the center, like the center restaurant, right? And you order the chicken and the pork or whatever. But if you want fries, you'd have to go to the other side. And if you want rice, you'd have to go to the other side. And I ordered it because I'm like, you know what? Okay, we take the pork, we take the 2 soup, get it from there. So, and we wanted fries, so I ordered a loaded fries for me with shrimp. Right? We knew it's gonna take a little while because shrimp upon it. So when we ordered the food, people who were behind us got through. Now I really make a fuss, right? I gave the ticket to somebody else and they gave us soup, but the pork man never get the ticket. So the person who was behind us already gave them their ticket, so he was serving them. I was like, okay, fine. So I waited again to, you know, beckon to the pork man, say, yo, we need the pork. The cashier realized that we were there for a little bit, you know, so she was inquiring for us and she was like, oh, they're supposed to get a pork, blah 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 blah. I waited. We got the soup already, you know, and we waited. Now we collect the pork, put the pork in the car along with the 2 soup, and then we go around on the other side thinking that the fries will be ready. The fact that I waited on the pork and the fries never ready. So I went around there and I asked them what's going on for the pork, and you know, you can see when they did something wrong, like they probably forgot to put in the order or something, so they were like shuffling about, and I waited. I wait 10 minutes, we wait 15 minutes. I said, no man, this don't make no sense, because I was waiting around there and then I put in the order at the same time, because I saw the cashier took the extra cash and brought it around there and placed the order. Right? I don't know if the girl around there put in the order now, but she brought the money around there to place the order. So my assumption is that the order is in and the fries is fried. Now fries don't take 5 minutes. If it not seasoned, should not take long for fry either. Right? So I gave them the benefit of the doubt and I was just waiting. And it just take long, 30 minutes, I still wait. I'm saying, you know what? What's the point? We could have just go KFC and done. We could have just get KFC and done. We get basically French fries and chicken and drinks and come home and I eat already. For me to go somewhere expecting fast service and me not getting fast service, then you know, me piss. So I say, you know what, forget about it, because if it's going to take this long, then it don't make no sense to cancel the order. Right? They went around there, like they keep on going around there because they realized that I was annoyed because I keep asking about the meal. So they keep going around there, they keep going around there, they come back out, no food. They come back out, no food. And let me tell you, it was not busy. If it was busy, I could understand. There were one man before us, there was a lady placing her order and she got her fish, right? And the lady, the cashier, brought the fish to the cook, right? And that time my order was already in. So my assumption was that my order was even in before the man. The restaurant was empty around that side. Everybody that was in the center ordering their jerk chicken and jerk pork or whatever was just ordering that and leave. There's nobody to say, oh, this is why the food was taking long. So I was like, cancel the order. So I say, yo, cancel the order. That I know them start put everything together. Everybody start go around there and blah blah blah. Right, the cashier come out with a food, with one food. I say, yo, cancel the order. And she was like, oh, they're sharing it now. I say, yo, I'm not feel fit anymore, just cancel the order. They go for the supervisor. Supervisor go on her phone, and one day she was supposed to cancel the order. She come to me and I say, oh, they can't cancel the order. I say, well, I don't want the food, I want my money back. And then she called whoever she needs to call. And the person said, if we cancel the order, like, there's no way if we wait so long for fries. It don't make no sense. And they weren't being rude, let me just add that. It's just the efficiency me just never like, and it don't make no sense. Like, if I want to wait so long, would I go to a restaurant? Would I go like upscale restaurant or something like that? It's just not, so I was annoyed, and because of that, it's kind of spoiled my whole night. And I didn't get to come and review the movie. But the movie for me was, I would say 8.59. It was good. It was a good watch. Like, I have to be hiding my face every time the killing scene appear. Like, when I like to see blood, when I like to see when people like get dead, and me have to cover my face. It was nice. I liked it. I enjoyed it. So you can go ahead and watch it too. Let me do a comment shout out. I haven't done that in a long while. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing comment shout out now. There's no way I should not be able to do comment shout out. And this is from my previous video. So if you want to be a part of my comment shout out and what you want me to say, you can just drop it down in the comments down below and I'll be sure to include that. Alright, so we're going to go into this video. And I really enjoyed this video, you know. I really enjoyed editing that video. Alright, so the first one is from Anika Young. She said, pray and believe. It's not easy because our flesh is weak. you will be an overcomer. Amen. And if you want the context for this, you will have to go back and watch that video. Yeah. And then we have from Christina Marksman. She said, I wish for you and Bestie a healthy relationship. Blessing, Nessa. Yeah, thank you for that. I wish that too. And let me choose one more. So this is from Vanessa Natasha. She's a YouTuber. She's on the H2B program, so you can go and check her out. She said, you made me cry. God is really showing up in our life, and we need to really give our all to him once and for all. I've been feeling the same way lately. It's good to know that I'm not the only one. And sometimes when I think about life in general, and I realize like how I'm feeling, and I see that like my friends or people around me is feeling the same way. Meaning, when I said feeling the same way, I don't mean like feeling bad, but it's like the spirit in us just want to erupt. And I feel like God is calling so much people, and we need to just, step out. And I feel like God is doing something in this season where we should not miss it, because there's no way so many people feel the same way, So those are my comments, shout out, and let's do a scripture of the day. I'm gonna end it with scripture, because we used to do these things, and I don't know why we stop. Like, I don't know why we stop. And the scripture for today is from Ephesians 5 verse 1. It says, be ye therefore followers of God as their children. So for me, what does this mean? It means like copying God. And when I say copying God, it's like as children, they imitate their parents. So if you realize that if you have a toddler and they're starting to talk or walk or whatever, they start to impersonate the person who is actually leading them. So if you curse a bad word, best believe that child is going to curse the bad word. If you grow a child in church and they see you praying and praising and saying hallelujah, best believe that child is going to do the same thing. So it's basically having a childlike behavior when it comes on to God and Christianity, follow Christ like how a child would follow his parents. Following God in showing love, forgiveness, patience, goodness in how we treat people. In simple term, is basically living a life that will reflect God. Yeah, so that's basically it for me. Just basically how you live daily and ensure that you're mirroring the character of God. So thank you for watching my vlog. See you again next week. And I've been thinking if I should start coming live here. If I do come live, it would be like on a Monday, Thursday, probably Sunday, maybe Sunday, I don't know. Yeah, I was just wondering if I should do that. Anyway, I'm talking too long. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you next week. Bye.